Well, boy, howdy, boys and girls, men and women of all ages and walks of life. Welcome once again to our Wednesday deal. And as much as I pontificated on not buying any more guitar kits and stuff like that, you know, bad things happen when you cruise the internet. I hope you're having a wonderful and a blessed Wednesday, you guys. Anyways, guys, I found these two guitars, which there's, I think, plenty of. I think I got them off eBay. I don't know the name of the company. Anyways, these are PRS kits with 24 and 3/4 inch scale length, which I enjoy a lot. Anyways, guys, I got these and I want to show them to you because I was stunned. I got two of them for $300, so that's 150 bucks a piece. That's just kind of a normal range for a just normal guitar kit. You know, you can buy a $1,000 guitar kit from Precision up in Canada. You can buy $500 ones from Solo. So you can get all these super upgraded ones. But this had a flame maple top on it. So we'll discuss that in a minute. But let's check it out, you guys. Get rid of this box. So let's look at this body first. We just got to get this out of the way. I am stunned at the quality of this thing. And I'm not going to open both of them because they're both identical. So, first we'll just kind of look at it first. You know, it has a very slight flame, as you can see. You can bring that out a little bit more by, you know, covering it with black stain and then sanding that back off. But it's very nice. So, here's the strange thing about this thing. I'm going to show you something. I'm just going to take out my little old alcohol here for a minute. And I want to show you this thick block. And I don't know why they did it this way, but they did. And I'm not unhappy about it. But I want you to check out the thickness of this block on here, if you can. If you can see that. I measured it. That's 1/2 inch thick block that they put on here. And then they went and see, it's less here because they did the top on it. You know, carved it out. So some of it's going to be less thick. But for the most part, this is a 2-piece mahogany body. It's not like 5 pieces like a lot of them. There's this like right in the middle. That's good, you guys. That's fantastic. You know, so many of these kits that I bought and built, they have 3, some of them have up to 5 pieces. They'll take this piece right here and this piece right here and add extra wood instead of just having a whole deal. But for the price that I paid for these, I mean, it's just phenomenal. So I had to get them. You know, you guys forced me to do it, so I did it. Anyways, guys, that's this cool looking guitar. And I don't know when I'll get around to building these guys one of these days. Now they come with a beautiful neck. This neck is fantastic. It's obviously mahogany. It's got 24 frets. You know, the bane of all of us, stupid, small, skinny little frets. And this is not going to be a rosewood fingerboard. It's going to be some kind of a Indian laurel or, you know, giraffe wood. Who knows, guys? But it feels great. I'm sure it's got a plastic nut on it. So, and this has got some nice grain on it too, actually. And it's got the birdie inlays, and they're very nice. They're not messed up at all. They don't stick up or they're not sunken in. And actually, the frets feel good. They're like any guitar kit. They can use a little bit of work, especially just kind of, you know, chamfering off or rounding off these edges a little bit, not get carried away though. And the neck fit is absolutely perfect. Both of them, I've tested them both out. And these things are just absolutely perfect. They're glue-in necks, no issue there, no problem. That's what it'll look like when the back is done. And as you can see, I can kind of wheel it around right now, and it's solid enough to not come out of there. I don't think I can pick it up and hold it. Well, maybe I can. Anyways, guys, this is my exciting new my exciting new 2 kits. Now, on the electronics, they're pretty cheap. But that's expected. But what I did have, you guys, I had 2 separate tremolos for PRS kits, which I were going to use on those 2 candle nut wood bodies, which we have discovered through this last build I just did, that you need a hardtail on there. Or even a Gibson style tailpiece. And then if you want a tremolo, you could put one of those Duesenbergs on there. But I've got a beautiful, this one's gold, all gold hardware. Now, typical of these kits, it has the little itty bitty tiny pots on it, you know, which you can swap out, but, you know, little tiny guys. It's all pre-wired. The switch, I mean, it feels great, but it's a little tiny cheapy switch. Now, what are we going to say about that? You know that I am not a gigging musician anymore. I have not been for many, many years. I used to be able to go out to a jam session once in a while, but even that's getting few and far between because all my pals and all my musician pals they're getting older and they're just not gigging anymore like they used to. So I don't really get to do that. I just get to play in the garage. I could go out and play in a band if I really kind of wanted to, if I would be accepted. Anyways, guys, all that being said, there's not a huge reason for me to go and buy a bunch of fancy pots, which I may, but there's still no real reason for it because these are just home kits. And I don't build these, honestly, I don't build guitar kits to sell. I build them like you'd build a model car, just to have fun with. And then they just sit somewhere and look good. And, you know, most of them play well. Anyways, guys, that being said, thanks for watching the channel. Thanks for you guys subscribed. I hope this is of interest to you. I know this part of the stuff that I do on YouTube is not as popular as the playing, but this is still what I started this channel for. It was building stuff. As Ted talks guitars and life, you know, it's a cool thing to do. Anyways, guys, that's kind of what's going on. I did order a couple of nice switches for this. And, you know, I may end up putting decent pots in it. I don't know if I'll put alpha dime size that are quality or if I'll go to the big ones. I definitely have to remount these holes for the big ones. But that's not a big issue. But I love these body styles here. Not only is it PRS, but it doesn't have that, you know, switch way down here or way up here. And it's got a blade switch. I love blade switch much better than toggle switches. So anyways, guys, let's take one last good look at it. Look how thick that top piece is. Oh, here's what I forgot to mention. I thought it was all one piece, and it's not. You can see it's book matched, and it's an excellent job of book matching. So what they did was put this gigantic piece on here, as you can see it along here, and then they put a real thin veneer over the top. So when I first looked at it, I thought the whole thing was this big, beautiful flame piece of maple. And I think this other piece here, I think it's just this little bit, another thicker top piece, cap of mahogany. It looks like maple, but I don't think it is. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. I hope everything's just going great for you guys out there. And once again, thanks for the subscribers and you guys that watch the channel. And I'm not sure when I'll get to these because I still do have an RG style Ibanez kit. I have never touched. I think I've had it for over 2 years. And I've still got those 2 candle nut wood bodies, but I don't know that I'll concentrate on those for a while. Anyways, guys, let me leave you with a little something here for your week. Do not be afraid. Do not be anxious about anything. Pray and petition God with thanksgiving and present your requests to God. You got to talk to him. If you don't talk to God, he won't be able to hear you. He won't be able to listen. And he won't be able to guide you in your daily life. I love you once again for watching the videos. Thanks a lot. What did we think we're going to do with this? We got 2 of them to have fun with. See you later. Oh, here's the other thing. I have 2 P90s for this because this came with cheapy humbuckers, which I didn't want. And I also I found my old pick guard from my first really quality guitar I had way back in the very early 80s. And it has a real Seymour Duncan trembucker tremolo, and it's got a real vintage Bill Lawrence X or 500 in it. So I'm gonna do one of the guitars with that setup. Won't that be awesome? See you guys later. Love you all. Bye bye.